Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So we start maybe once more and a quick look only at the higher level wave count. This is the imminent scenario, the bullish one that I still have on the chart. I mean, we can keep this as long as, well, this one won't change even if we go once more lower. Yeah, so there is no reason to change it. We would just have to add a layer of subwaves, but really the purpose of this is just to show you here the higher level and where we're coming from. So my view is that Bitcoin started with a wave 1. This is the third 1-2 setup it's doing here on the chart. And that one started in March 2020. We moved up in a wave 1, we came down in a wave A, we moved up in an overshooting wave B, and we're now coming down in a wave C. Now, okay, the wave C could already be finished, and that ABC pattern is part of a larger wave 2 correction. A wave 2 correction is subdividing into 3 waves, in this case A, B, and C. And afterwards, we would expect a wave 3 to the upside in the most ideal case. So in a wave 3 scenario, we would then be looking at, and that would be in a bull run, and that can take years to play out. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you anything, any lies here, or try to create hopium. It can take years. That would be the move to the 1.618 extension at least. Yeah, we're looking here at $116,700. That would sort of be the minimum I would expect in a new all-time high scenario if we are in a wave 3. And it could go up, I mean, as a maximum, absolute maximum, I would say 178K. That would be the 2.618 extension, but often they only go all the way up to the 200% extension. That is 140K. And yes, other interpretations of this wave count are possible. This, however, for me is the one that, since I started covering it, is the most likely one, and it has worked out pretty well, especially this entire move here to the downside. I remember when we talked in November about levels below 30K and that the price has to get into this region. And from that point of view, this scenario so far has worked out very well. And I often get the question, what is if we are in this scenario or that scenario? But I can only tell you that as long as we are adhering very well to a certain scenario, there is no reason to confuse others, by switching scenarios. Of course, there are different scenarios possible, but this one has helped us cover the last 10 months since that correction started really, really well. And there is no reason to change this scenario because pretty much on the entire way down, it has done really well. Yeah. Okay, let's go into that lower level wave count, which is important. And overall here, we still have the scenario that we had a wave 1 here, a wave 2 here, another 1-2 setup here, and another 1-2 setup here. I already said I might, and that is if we go below 20.7K, I might take out 1-2 setup. I will have to. And in the end, all of this here will then become a larger 1-2 setup with a wave 1 here all the way up to 24.4K, and then the wave 2 to the current price range. In an A, B, C pattern, it would be an overshooting wave B, which I'm going to do if we go below 20.7K, just that you know. In the most imminent scenario here, oops, not there, but here, down there, we are still forming this pattern here, which to me looks corrective. The low could theoretically be in here already, and we could already be on the move up, but this doesn't look like it. Yeah, of course, the market could decide to do its own thing. From a requirement point of view of that correction, it has done what it needs to do. So I wouldn't have a problem with it going up from here, but it is not my primary expectation. I think we should see one more wave down here. It's taking a little bit longer than you would normally have thought, maybe in the beginning of the week, end of the week. But if this really is a wave 4, as I suggest, then that would explain it, because a wave 4 normally takes very, very long. And in this entire scenario down, we can count this as a wave A, as a wave B, and then we're coming down in a C, and in this wave C you have 5 subwaves, and I think the cleanest way to count this is that we've done the 1, we've done the 2 here, we have done the 3, we are now in the 4, maybe that has already been completed with a high here at 21,900, and we'd then be starting and subdividing in a wave 5 down. That is not entirely clear yet. We had a few possibilities here on the chart yesterday, 2 of them were invalidated. I showed you all 3 options for this wave 4, so that you know in which scenario we are. And here we obviously took them off yesterday, the ones that got invalidated after this move to the upside here. And basically the most likely scenario is now that in this wave 4, we've done the wave A, we've done the wave B, we have possibly already done the wave C. Yeah, yesterday I told you that wave C here with 5 waves could already be over. Since then we have seen a negative or a bearish reaction to that reversal area in green, and we might already be heading down. That is not yet confirmed. It's too early to say that, but it has at least started to move down and could be, as indicated here in this first wave, to the downside. It's not entirely clear how long that move down will be. I gave you a few key levels here: 20,700, 20,450 and 19,450. It could be that with any 5 wave move down here, we only need a 5 wave move down, yeah, so it could already be finished here then in the end, yeah, or we have to subdivide into a larger 5 wave move down. That is not entirely clear yet, and we will see that as we go. But for now, what do we need to look out for? Well, key levels here, and now I can, I think, take that triangle shape off the chart because it's not a triangle anymore. But what is key here? This move in a wave C can theoretically go all the way up to 22,200. Yeah, in that scenario, it would not increase the likelihood for the immediate bullish scenario that the low is already in. So this could stretch out further, but there's a good chance those 5 waves already completed wave C. Now I need to see if the market is reacting to that, and a really, really good sign that the sell-off in wave 1 here in yellow has already started. That would be a move below the 2-4 line here. Yeah, you can see we already came down to that level here. That was basically midnight UTC, and if that happened now, that would be a move below pretty much 21.4k. That will go up throughout the day because it's an ascending trend line here. But as you can see, this has actually become some kind of a channel here. But yeah, a move below the 2-4 line is probably the best indication that that sell-off has started. Further confirmation would then be obtained below the levels of 21,140 and 20,900 US dollars. Yeah, and again, if we go above 22,200, then something a little bit more bullish is going on, and we see that recovery that I am expecting here after another dip already now. Yeah, I said to you before that I actually expect a recovery this week at some point because we had quite a strong sell-off, and I'm not just talking about this. I actually mean a larger recovery that could be an impulsive move to the upside. We don't know that yet, or just a larger corrective move up before we come down and make lower lows. So we are still in a state of uncertainty here. Short term, I would expect that one more dip and then a larger recovery. If that larger recovery starts already now, it would have started earlier than expected. But again, so that you know which levels are important to watch out for that, it would for me be an impulsive move above 22,200. And then what kind of, well, then we would look at least, most likely look at a move all the way up to 23k. That's the 50% fib level. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking out for. That would then be a scenario of a larger A, B, C in a corrective move, or an impulse would take us and should take us quite easily above that 23k level actually. Okay, and that's my update about Bitcoin. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.